As we grow older and move through different stages of life, there comes a moment when many people feel the need to slow down and reflect more deeply on their journey. The hustle and bustle of our youth gradually gives way to a more contemplative lifestyle. Many of us come to realize what truly matters: our health, our relationships, and our connection to the world we inhabit. Slow living is not just a trend. It is an intentional approach that emphasizes cherishing simple moments, seeking contentment, and letting go of what is no longer necessary. Throughout my journey, I have come to understand that many habits and ways of living that I once considered essential no longer serve me. Letting go of these things has not only brought me peace, but has also restored a sense of purpose and joy in my life. Here are 7 key changes I have made that have helped me live more consciously and fully in my later years. Whether you are just beginning to explore slow living or have already walked this path, I hope these insights provide you with inspiration and comfort. First, stop unnecessary shopping. In our modern society, we often find ourselves caught in a relentless cycle of consumption. Eye-catching advertisements, enticing promotional offers, and fast-paced consumer trends make shopping an indispensable part of our daily lives. It's all too easy to succumb to the temptation of new items and trendy brands. However, after spending a significant amount of time in this whirlwind, I've come to realize that the joy derived from new purchases is only temporary. They fail to provide the lasting satisfaction or peace that I am truly seeking. The transformation began when I decided to take a step back and reflect on what really matters in life. I recognized that much of what I had bought were unnecessary items, things that would soon be forgotten or replaced by something else. I started to ask myself questions like, is this item genuinely essential to my life? Or will it bring me lasting joy and meaning? Through these inquiries, I began to understand that consumption is not the pathway to happiness. The sense of satisfaction and peace I've found in living with less is truly invaluable. I can focus on experiences rather than material possessions. The time I once spent shopping is now dedicated to creating memories with family and friends. I take leisurely walks, engage in outdoor activities, or simply sit down with a good book that I've long intended to read. These experiences bring me genuine joy and create cherished memories that far surpass anything any material item could provide. Moreover, halting unnecessary shopping has also allowed me to save financially. I've realized that I can live comfortably without overspending on things that aren't truly necessary. The money I save can now be invested in more meaningful activities, such as learning a new skill, traveling, or participating in charitable endeavors. 2. Liberating myself from brand names and status symbols. In my younger years, I lived in a world where brand names and status symbols played a crucial role in shaping personal identity. Designer handbags, luxury cars, and high-end products seemed to be the benchmarks for assessing a person's worth. I invested significant time and money in these items, hoping they would bring me recognition and a sense of success. However, over time, I began to realize that these external values were mere masks, and they didn't provide the deep satisfaction I truly craved. As the years passed, I came to understand that real value doesn't lie in material possessions or brands, but in the genuine relationships I cultivate and the inner peace I achieve. I started to cherish simple moments with family and friends more than extravagant parties or gatherings with those who only cared about appearances. I recognized that love, support, and the connections I share with those around me are the most important elements of life. This shift not only allowed me to live more simply, but also led to greater happiness and fulfillment. As I let go of my dependency on brand names and status symbols, I felt a sense of relief wash over me. I began to invest my time and energy into meaningful relationships and activities that genuinely brought me joy, such as volunteering, exploring nature, or simply sitting down for heartfelt conversations with friends. My life has become richer and more meaningful, filled with the essence of authentic connections and shared experiences. 3. Disconnecting from social media. In addition to liberating myself from brand names and status symbols, I made another significant decision: to disconnect from social media. While these platforms seem to offer a sense of connection to others, I came to realize that they can also leave us feeling lonelier than ever. The perfect posts, glittering images, and vibrant lives of others easily create a sense of comparison and inadequacy. I often felt that my own life paled in comparison to what I saw on my screen. After deciding to delete my social media accounts, I reclaimed precious time for myself and those around me. No longer did I spend hours scrolling through posts, commenting, or checking notifications. Instead, I could focus on what truly matters: meaningful conversations with family and friends, serene moments in nature, and personal time for reflection and growth. Disconnecting from social media not only made me feel freer, but also allowed me to cherish real-life connections. I rediscovered the joy of face-to-face interactions, where genuine emotions are expressed more vividly. I could laugh, cry, and share without the interruptions of a smartphone screen. Now, I lead a life less influenced by external factors and more guided by my internal values. I've learned to appreciate the connections and friendships present in my actual life, and I find peace in not having to conform to the standards imposed by society through social media. This decision has brought me a more meaningful and fulfilling life, where I can truly be myself without the pressure of pleasing others through curated images or posts. 4. Staying away from big cities and fast-paced lifestyles. The hustle and bustle of big cities often excite me. The sparkling lights, the constant activities, and the chance to meet countless people create a vibrant atmosphere. However, as time passes and I grow older, I begin to realize that the noise and crowds of these cities are not merely stimulating. They also contribute to exhaustion and stress. The pressure from the fast pace of life leaves me feeling drained, and the surrounding clamor makes it difficult to focus on what truly matters in life. Therefore, I decided to seek a different way of living. I started to distance myself from large cities and crowded areas in search of quieter spaces. During my visits to rural areas or places close to nature, I found an unprecedented sense of peace. Gone were the sounds of honking cars and the rushing crowds. All that remained was the cheerful chirping of birds and the gentle breeze rustling through the trees. I could stroll along small paths, breathe in the fresh air, and enjoy the beautiful scenery around me. Living close to nature not only helps me feel relaxed, but also allows me to reconnect with myself. I began to pay more attention to the small things around me, such as sunlight filtering through the leaves or the sound of waves lapping at the shore. These moments have taught me that life is not just about racing against time, it's also about experiencing and feeling. 5. Savoring meals slowly. In the hurried years of my past, I often viewed meals merely as a necessary activity to fill my stomach. While I could enjoy a delicious dish, I never truly took the time to experience it. However, over time, I learned a valuable lesson. Meals can genuinely be a profound connecting experience. Now I see each meal as an opportunity to relax and connect, not only with the food, but also with my loved ones. I began to prepare meals more intentionally, using fresh ingredients and learning about their origins. When I sit down to eat, I no longer let my phone or other electronic devices distract me. Instead, I focus on the dish before me, savoring the flavors and textures of each bite. Savoring meals slowly not only brings me joy, but also helps me take better care of my health. I realized that when I eat slowly, I can easily recognize when I'm full, which helps me avoid overeating. I also feel more gratitude for what I have, from the food to the companions around the table. This has created a healthy habit in my daily life. I not only nourish my body, but also enrich my soul. Each meal becomes a small celebration where I can appreciate life, enjoy every moment, and connect with my loved ones. Truly, it has been a journey that helps me return to myself and find joy in the simplest things. 6. Letting go of the pressure to be busy. In modern society, busyness is often seen as a measure of success and personal value. We are frequently encouraged to work harder, participate in more activities, and always be present at every event. However, through my life experiences, I have come to realize that it is not necessary to always be busy in order to feel valuable. In fact, letting go of the pressure to be perpetually busy can lead us to a more peaceful and meaningful life. I started seeking out moments of stillness in my daily life. These are moments without schedules, without tasks to complete, simply sitting back, taking deep breaths, and enjoying the quiet around me. In those moments, I find peace within myself, as well as a deeper connection to who I am. Instead of feeling pressured to engage in numerous activities or work, I began to cherish those moments of tranquility. It could be an afternoon spent reading a book in the sun or a morning stroll in the park. These simple experiences helped me realize that the true value of life is not in being busy, but in the ability to savor each moment, even the smallest ones. When I no longer felt the pressure to always be busy, I felt freer and could dedicate time to the things I genuinely love and am passionate about. 7. Saying goodbye to television and media. In the past, the television screen was often the centerpiece of my evenings. After a long day at work, sitting down in front of the screen to watch my favorite shows seemed like an essential part of my daily routine. However, looking back, I realized that this habit gradually distanced me from reality and diminished the quality of my life. After recognizing the negative impact of watching TV and consuming media content, I decided to abandon this habit. I began to cut back on screen time and allocate my hours to more enriching activities. Letting go of television opened up space for new experiences, such as reading books, learning new skills, or engaging in artistic and creative endeavors. Transitioning from TV watching to participating in active pursuits has helped me feel more relaxed and at peace. I discovered joy in exploring new hobbies, from cooking and gardening to taking yoga classes. These activities not only energized me, but also fostered a deeper connection with myself and those around me. Life became richer when I was no longer tethered to daily TV programs or news cycles. I learned that there are many alternative ways to unwind and entertain myself, ways that not only provide comfort, but also enrich my soul. By shedding negative habits, I was able to rediscover the true joys and values of life. Embracing a slow lifestyle in the later years of life offers a precious opportunity to reevaluate what truly matters. It's not about withdrawing from the world, but choosing to engage with it in a conscious and meaningful way. Take the time to reflect on how you can simplify your life, let go of what no longer serves you, and appreciate the beauty of living with purpose. It's never too late to start. If you find this video useful, inspiring, and motivating, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment with the number 1. And if you feel the content wasn't quite right, comment with the number 2. Your Your feedback helps us improve and deliver better content. Thank you for taking the time to watch.